Hi, good evening.
Hi, good evening.
Welcome to Native Camp. Can you hear and see me clearly?
Yes,
Great. My name is Aya. What's your name?
I'm Shugo.
Is it okay to call you Shugo or Shugo-san?
Just call me Shugo, please.
Nice to meet you today, Shugo.
Nice to meet you too.
This is the first class together, and you have chosen the Callan lesson. Is that correct?
Yes,
All right, let's continue with your progress. We will begin with the revision first. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's start. What do we mean by an essay? What do we mean by an essay? By an essay,
By
we
an
mean a
essay,
short
we
piece
mean
of
a short
writing that
list of
presents
writing
and
that
discusses
present and
ideas
discuss
on a
ideas
particular
on a
topic and
particular topic
reaches a
and reaches
conclusion.
a
A
conclusion.
conclusion. And who are essays usually written by? And who are essays usually written by? Essays are usually
Essays
written
are
by
usually written
students
by
at school,
students at
college, or
school, college,
university.
or
How
university.
does an essay normally start? How does an essay normally start? An essay normally
Essay
starts
normally
with
start
general
with the
information that
information
introduces
that it using
the
topic,
topic of the
the
essay.
topic of the essay.
What should each main paragraph of an essay focus on? What should each main paragraph of an essay focus on? Each main paragraph
Each main
of an
paragraph
essay
of an
should
essay
focus on
should
a
focus
particular
on
point
a
or
particular point
aspect of
or
each of
aspect
the
of
topic that we want of the
the,
topic that
the
we
topic
want to
that we
discuss.
want to
To
discuss.
discuss. How can we make certain our ideas are clear for the reader? How can we make certain our ideas are clear for the reader? We can make certain
We can make
our
certain
ideas are
our
clear
ideas
for the
are clear
reader
for the
by
reader
illustrating
by
them with
illustrating them
examples.
with examples.
If we're making 2 points that are closely related, should we put them in the same paragraph? If we're making 2 points that are closely related, should we put them in the same paragraph? Yes. If we are
Yes,
making two
if we are
points
making two
that are
points
closely
that's
related,
closely
we
related,
should put them
we
in
should
the
put them
same
in the
paragraph.
same paragraph.
How does an essay normally end? How does an essay normally end? An essay
An essay
normally ends
normally
with our
ends
own
with
personal
our own
conclusion
personal
on the
conclusion
topic.
on a topic.
Do you think you could make out a person's facial expression from 100 meters away? Do you think you could make out a person's facial expression from 100 meters away? Yes, no.
Yes,
I think I could make
I think
out
I
a
could make
person's
out a
facial
person's
expression
facial
from
expression
100
from
meters
100
away.
meters away.
If you discovered a leaking water pipe in your home, would you call for a plumber straight away or try to fix the problem yourself? If you discovered a leaking water pipe in your home, would you call for a plumber straight away or try to fix the problem yourself? If I discovered
If
a
I discovered
leaking water
a
pipe
leaking
in my
water
home,
pipe in my
I'd
home, I'd ask,
I'd call for a
I'd
plumber
call for a
straight
plumber
away.
straight away.
Who's the least reliable member of your family? Who's the least reliable member of your family?
My brother
Is the least
is the
reliable
least
member
reliable
of
member
my family.
of my family.
When someone gives you directions to go somewhere, are you good at taking them in or do you quickly get confused? When someone gives you directions to go somewhere, are you good at taking them in or do you quickly get confused? When someone gives me
When someone
directions
gives
to
me
go
directions
somewhere,
to go somewhere, I'm good at
I'm good at taking
I'm
them
good at
in.
taking them in.
Is it common for people to be taken in by the claims of dishonest salesmen and later discovered they've been ripped off? Is it common for people to be taken in by the claims of dishonest salesmen and later discovered they've been ripped off? Yes, it's common for
Yes, it's
people
common for
to be
people
taken in
to
by
be
the
taken in
claims of
by the claims
dishonest
of
salesmen
dishonest
and
salesman
later
and
discover
later
they've
discover
been ripped off.
they've been ripped off.
What do most young English children call their mom and dad? What do most young English children call their mom and dad? Most young English
Most young
children
English
call their
children
mom and
call
dad
their mom and dad
mommy and daddy.
mommy and daddy.
What do the words manhood, womanhood, etc. mean? What do the words manhood, womanhood, etc. mean? The words manhood,
The words manhood,
womanhood,
womanhood,
etc. mean the
etc.
state
means
of
the
being
state
a man,
of being
the
a man,
state of being a
the state
woman,
of being a woman,
etc.
etc.
Does motherhood often change a woman's priorities in life? Does motherhood often change a woman's priorities in life? Yes, motherhood
Yes,
often
motherhood
change a
often
woman's
change a
priorities
woman's
in
young
life.
in life
Priorities in
priorities
life.
in life.
Very good. If you had to, how long do you reckon you could last just on the food you have at home right now? If you had to, how long do you reckon you could last just on the food you have at home right now? If I had to,
If I
I
had
reckon,
a
I
lesson,
reckon I could last
I could last
1 week, 2 weeks,
one week,
just 1 week,
just 1 week,
just on the food I have,
just on the food I have
at home right now.
at home right now.
Is every snowflake that falls from the sky unique? Is every snowflake that falls from the sky unique? Yes, every
Yes,
snowflake
every
that
snowflake
falls from the
that falls
sky
from the
is
sky
unique.
is unique.
Are any members of this class absent today? Are any members of this class absent today? Yes, no.
Yes,
Some members of this
some members
class
of
are
this class
absent today.
are absent today.
Are people who live in houses inclined to accumulate a lot of useless junk in their attic? Are people who live in houses inclined to accumulate a lot of useless junk in their attic? Yes, people
Yes,
who live
people
in houses
live in
are
houses
inclined to
are inclined
accumulate
to
a lot of accumulate a
accumulate
lot of useless
a lot
junk
of useless
in their
junk
attic.
in their attic.
If the room you're in was stuffy, would you be inclined to open a window even if it was chilly outside? If the room you were in was stuffy, would you be inclined to open a window even if it was chilly outside? Yes, no.
Yes.
If the room I was
The room
in
I
was
was in
stuffy,
was
I'd be
I'd
inclined
be
to
inclined
open a
to
window,
open the
even if
window
it was
even
chilly
if it was chilly
outside.
outside.
If somebody deliberately sets fire to a building, what crime are they guilty of? If somebody deliberately sets fire to a building, what crime are they guilty of? If somebody
Somebody
deliberately sets
deliberately
fire to
set
a
fire
building,
to building, fire to the
they're
building.
guilty of arson. They are
Arson.
guilty of
They are
arson.
guilty of arson.
If a country goes through a long period of drought, which industry is most seriously affected? If a country goes through a long period of drought, which industry is most seriously affected? If a country
The
goes
country,
through a long period
a long period,
of drought, the farming industry
farming industry
is most seriously
is most
affected.
seriously affected.
How long does it usually take you to cool off after you've lost your temper? How long does it usually take you to cool off after you've lost your temper? It usually takes
It usually
me
takes
about
about 10 minutes
to cool off
to cool
after
off
I've lost
after
my
the
temper.
loss of
I've
temper.
lost my
I've
temper.
lost my temper.
Are cats normally friendly or hostile towards other cats they've never encountered before? Are cats normally friendly or hostile towards other cats they've never encountered before? Cats are normally
Cats are normally
hostile towards
ordered, hostile
other
towards
cats
other
they've
cats
never
they've never
encountered before.
encountered before.
Can nations involved in a conflict sometimes be helped to cease hostilities by taking part in negotiations? Can nations involved in a conflict sometimes be helped to cease hostilities by taking part in negotiations? Yes, nations
Yes, nature
involved in a
involved
conflict
in a
can
conflict
sometimes be
can
helped
sometimes be
to
helped
cease hostilities
with
by
hostilities
taking part
by
in
taking part in
negotiations.
negotiations.
If you phone a friend for a chat but can't get through, do you keep calling over and over again or just wait and call again later? If you phone a friend for a chat but can't get through, do you keep calling over and over again or just wait and call again later? If I phone a
If I
friend for
phone
a
a friend
chat
of a
but
chat
can't get
but
through,
not to get
I can't get through.
can't get through,
I
I
keep calling over or just
calling
wait.
over,
Keep calling over and
keep calling
over
over
again.
and over again.
Is there any film you've watched time and time again without getting bored? Is there any film you've watched time and time again without getting bored? Yes, no.
Yes,
There's a film
there's
I've
a
watched
film
time
I've
and time
watched
again
time and time
without
again
getting bored.
without getting bored.
Where would you land up if you turned left out of this building and followed the road to its end? Where would you land up if you turned left out of this building and followed the road to its end? If I turned
If I
left
turn
out
left
of this building,
out of this building,
building and followed the road
follow to the
to
road,
its end,
its
I'd
end,
to
I
its end,
to it,
and
and
I'd land
I
up in
then
land up in
land up in
where?
my house,
Your house, store, park. Which
so
one?
park, my store.
All right.
No,
A
store.
store. Very
A
good.
store.
Make a sentence with the verbs tumble, please. Make a sentence with the verbs tumble, please. The athlete
The
stumbled
athlete
and
stumbled
almost fell. And
fell.
almost
And
fell.
almost without
Almost fell.
almost fell.
Very good. Do you supplement your diet by taking vitamins and minerals? Do you supplement your diet by taking vitamins and minerals? Yes, no.
Yes.
I supplement my
I
diet
supplement
by
my diet
taking vitamins
by
and
taking vitamins
minerals.
and minerals.
If you reported your car as stolen, would you expect the police to make an effort to trace it? If you reported your car as stolen, would you expect the police to make an effort to trace it? Yes, no.
Yes.
If I reported my
I
car
reported
as
my car
stolen, I'd
stolen.
as
I
stolen,
stupid.
stolen.
I'd
I'd expect the
I
police
expect the
to
police
make an effort
to make
to
an
trace
effort
it. To trace it.
to trace it.
Is there any subject you feel you have a comprehensive knowledge of? Is there any subject you feel you have a comprehensive knowledge of? Yes, no.
Yes.
There's a subject I
The subject
feel I
of
have a
I
comprehensive
have a
knowledge
comprehensive
of.
knowledge of.
Why would it be foolish to keep a plant pot on a narrow ledge outside a window? Why would it be foolish to keep a plant pot on a narrow ledge outside a window? It'd be foolish
It would be
to
foolish
keep a plant
to
pot
keep plant
on
pot
a narrow ledge,
narrow
outside,
outside
a narrow ledge
on a narrow edge
outside a window
outside the window because
it might fall down,
it might fall down,
it might fall down,
it will fall down,
etc.
etc.
Very good. All right, let's continue with your word. Please repeat. Scowl.
Scowl.
Listen, when we say scowl, it means to show a facial expression of dislike or disagreement. Now, people scowl when they are angry or in a bad mood, when they disapprove of something, etc. For example, I'm scowling. Let's practice. What am I doing? What am I doing? You're
You're
scowling.
scouting.
Scowling.
Scowling.
Very good. Now, when do people scowl? When do people scowl? People scowl when
People
they
scowl
are angry
when they are
or
angry,
in a bad mood.
but in
In a
bad
bad
mood,
mood, when they disapprove of
when they
something,
disapprove of something,
etc.
etc.
Please repeat. Line up.
Line up.
Sergeant.
sergeant,
Listen, sergeant is a police officer ranking below an inspector. And when we say line up, it means arrange a number of people or things in a straight row. Let's practice. Give me a sentence with line up in it, please. Give me a sentence with line up in it, please. The sergeant
the
told the
sergeant
soldiers
told the
to
soldiers
line up in
to
three
line up
rows.
in 3
Rows.
rows.
Please repeat. Nutrition,
Nutrition,
nutrient,
nutrients,
fertilizer.
fertilizer,
Listen, in order to live, animals must take in nutrients such as carbohydrates or protein. Nutrition is a series of processes which an animal takes in nutrients and use them for growth and development. Therefore, we get nutrients from food and we get nutrition from the nutrients we've taken in. Now, when we say fertilizer, it means something added to soil or land to increase its nutrients. Let's practice. Do you think you get adequate nutrition from the diet you eat? Do you think you get adequate nutrition from the diet you eat? Yes, no.
no.
I don't think. I
I don't
get
think
adequate
I get
nutrition
adequate
from
nutrition
the diet I
from
eat.
diet I eat.
From the diet I
From
eat.
the diet I eat.
What does a farmer add to the soil if it lacks the nutrients needed to grow a certain crop? What does a farmer add to the soil if it lacks the nutrients needed to grow a certain crop? A farmer adds
A farmer adds
fertilizer
fertilizer
to the soil if
to the
it
soil
lacks the
if it
nutrients
lacks the
needed to
nutrients
grow
needed
a certain
to
crop.
grow a
A
certain
certain
crop.
crop. Please repeat. Junction,
Junction,
roundabout.
roundabout,
Listen, when we say junction, it is a point where two or more things are joined. For example, there is a road junction in the middle of crossroads. Now, when we say roundabout, it is a kind of road junction at which roads are connected around a central circular island in the middle. Let's practice. Which type of road junction would you say was safer, a roundabout or a crossroads? Which type of road junction would you say was safer, a roundabout or a crossroads? I'd say
I say round junction,
roundabout
roundabout
junction
junction
was safer
was
than a
safer than
crossroads.
a crossroads
Why? Why? Because.
because we can see clearly.
Very good. Please repeat. Harsh.
Harsh.
Listen, harsh means very unpleasant or rough. For example, I describe the winters in Siberia as harsh because they have very heavy snowfall even in summer. Let's practice. Would you describe the winters in your country as harsh? Would you describe the winters in your country as harsh? Yes, no.
Yes.
I describe the
I describe
winters in
the
my
winter
country as
in my
harsh.
country as harsh.
Please repeat. Breathtaking.
Breathtaking.
Listen, when we say breathtaking, it means very beautiful or very astonishing. For example, the most breathtaking place I've ever visited is Boracay Island. It is an island in the Philippines where the view of the sea is very beautiful. Let's practice. What's the most breathtaking place you've ever visited? What's the most breathtaking place you've ever visited? The most
The
breathtaking
most
place
breathtaking place
I've ever visited is.
is Okinawa.
Very good. Let's continue. Now, please open your book to paragraph 146.
100.
1146, and please open to word pool 2 revision exercise.
Can you say again the page?
1146.
146.
Yes.
100. Let me see. 100.
1146.
Okay, Walpole.
Word pool 2 revision exercise. For
Okay.
each sentence below, choose one word from the word pool that fits correctly in the gap. Let's start with number 1. The wine is stored down in our blank because it stays fairly cool there even in this summer. What's your answer?
In our the wine is stored down in our toddler
Not toddler. Okay, this one, the answer is cellar.
cellar.
All right, let's proceed
Yeah.
to number 2. Nigel has seen the species of blank several times before on his camping trips. What's your answer?
This is of play.
Not play. The correct answer is wolf.
Wolf.
All right, let's go to number 3. You should have seen Ronald when he was a little blank. He was so cute.
You should have seen Rona when she was a little. A toddler.
Yes, very good. Toddler is correct. Let's proceed to number 4. Winning that tennis competition twice is a major blank for any professional player. What's your answer?
Major. Major. Debut.
Not debut. This one, it's feat.
Feet.
All right, let's proceed to number 5. While waiting for its blank to appear, this insect will remain completely still for many hours.
It's a play.
Very good job. Prey is correct. Let's proceed to number 6. Now, the comedy is about a friendly blank that visits our planet on holiday and decides to stay.
Friendly. Mm, alien.
All right, alien is correct.
Alien.
Let's proceed to number 7. The areas with the highest population blank are on the west coast. What's the answer?
Density.
Very good. Density is correct. Let's proceed to number 8. The price in your blank is lower than mine. I think you may have an old one.
In your in your person catalog.
Very good. Catalog is correct. Let's proceed to number 9. Come and see the little blank in the garden. It's even got fish in it.
The little is it pond?
Yes, pond is correct. Let's proceed to number 10. Anna's blank was a huge success and her performances are continuing to improve.
Honest. Honest. Mm, concentrate.
Not concentrate. Okay, this one, debut.
Debut.
Very good. Let's proceed to number 11. When I heard what he'd done, the blank I felt was incredible. I've never been so angry.
Mm, the rage.
Very good. Rage is correct. Let's proceed to number 12. I can't take part in the annual blank this year because I'm away in business that weekend.
It's parade.
Parade is correct. Number 13 is just a bad blank, luckily, but I thought I'd broken something at first.
Just about. But I guess Bruce.
Yes, that's correct, Bruce. Let's proceed to number 14. At first, the new cinema looked good, but 1 year later, the blank had turned gray and ugly.
The mm, gray and ugly. So seller?
Not
No,
seller.
no, no, no. It's already used.
Hmm.
What? Concrete?
Very good. Concrete is correct.
Concrete.
Let's proceed to number 15, that last one. I'm running out of blanks, so could you get me some when you're at the chemist, please?
Running out of deodorant.
Very good. Deodorant. Well done, Shigo. All right, now please close your book. Let's continue with your new work. We will
Okay.
be in word pool 3, nouns. Please repeat after me. Crust.
Crust.
Listen, when we say crust, it is the hard surface of the bread. For example, I'd like to eat a sandwich with the crusts cut off. Let's practice. Do you like eating bread or sandwich with crust, or do you prefer them to be cut off? Do you like eating bread or sandwich with crust, or do you prefer them to be cut off? Yes, no?
Yes.
I like. I'm gonna say, I like eating
I
bread
like eating
or
bread.
sandwich with
A sandwich
crusts.
with cloth.
Very good. Please repeat. Fist.
Fist.
Listen. This is my fist. For example, I'm pounding my fist on the wall. Let's practice. Do you pound your fist on the wall or table when you get angry? Do you pound your fist on the wall or table when you get angry? Yes, no.
Yes.
I pound my fist
I pound
on
my
the
fist
wall or
on the
table
wall or
when I
table
get angry.
when I get angry.
Please repeat. Solicitor.
Solicitor.
Listen, when we say solicitor, it is a lawyer in Britain who assists people in legal matters and who can represent people in lower courts of law. For example, he finds his job as a solicitor a boring one. Let's practice. Do you like the job of a solicitor? Why or why not? Do you like the job of a solicitor? Why or why not? Yes, no.
No.
I don't like the
I
job
don't like
of a
the job of
solicitor
a solicitor
because,
because it looks very difficult for me.
very good. Please repeat. Forgery.
Forgery.
Listen, forgery means the crime of falsely making or copying a document in order to deceive people. For example, check forgery or copying of check. Let's practice. What is forgery? What is forgery? Forgery is the
Forgery
crime
is
of
the
falsely
crime of
making or
falsely
copying,
or copy,
falsely making
falsely
or
making
copying a
or
document
copying a
in order
document
to
in
deceive
order to
people.
deceive people.
Very good. Let's continue with your reading progress. Now, please open your book to paragraph 1017 and please start with select.
17. Oh,
Select
sorry.
1017.
I have only stage 12 book.
Stage 12, no stage 11.
No, I sorry I didn't bring stage 11.
It's okay. Then let's proceed with your new work. Don't worry about it. All right, please repeat. Runway.
Runway.
Listen, when we say runway, it is a long strip of ground where airplanes takes off and land. Let's practice. What does an airplane take off or land? Where does an airplane take off or land? An airplane take off or
Airplane
land
take off
on
or
the
land
runway.
on the runway.
Please repeat. Triumph.
Triumph.
Listen, when we say triumph, it is a great or important victory. For example, Napoleon achieved great triumphs in several battles in history. Let's practice. Did Napoleon achieved great triumphs in several battles in history? Did Napoleon achieve great triumphs in several battles in history? Yes, Napoleon achieved great
achieved
triumphs
great
in several
triumphs
battles
in
in
battles
history.
in history.
Please repeat. Vegetation.
Vegetation.
Listen, vegetation means plants that cover a particular area. Let's practice. Which area in your town is covered with a wide vegetation? Which area in your town is covered with a wide vegetation?
I think Hokkaido
Is an area in
is
my
an area
town
in my
which
town
is covered with
covered
wide
with
vegetation.
wide vegetation.
Please repeat. Crockery.
Crockery.
Listen, when we say crockery, it means plates, dishes, and cups used in dining. Let's practice. What do we call the things we use for dining? What do we call the things we use for dining? We call the things
We call the
we
thing
used for dining
used for dining
crockery.
crockery.
Please repeat. Mustard.
Mustard.
Listen, a mustard is a plant with yellow flowers, leaves that can be used for food, and seeds that are used in making mustard. Let's practice. Do you like eating mustard? Do you like eating mustard? Yes, no.
No,
I don't like
I
eating
don't like
mustard.
eating mustard.
Please repeat. Carpenter.
Carpenter.
Listen, a carpenter is a person whose job is to make or fix wooden objects or wooden parts of building. Let's practice. What does a carpenter do? What does a carpenter do? A carpenter makes or
Carpenter
fixes
makes
wooden objects.
wooden
Makes
object.
or
Makes
fixes
or fixes
fixes wooden objects or
wooden
wooden
object
parts
or
of
other parts
something.
of something.
Please repeat. Vest.
Vest.
Listen, a vest is a sleeveless piece of clothing with buttons down the front that is worn over a shirt and under a suit jacket. Let's practice. Do you usually wear a vest? Do you usually wear a vest? Yes, no.
No,
I don't usually
I don't
wear
usually
a
wear
vest.
a vest.
Please repeat. Tuition.
Tuition.
Listen, tuition is teaching that is done especially for a single person or small group of people. Example, before the company transferred her to Mexico, they offered her private tuition in Spanish. Let's practice. Have you ever had a tuition in any languages? Have you ever had a tuition in any languages? Yes, no.
No,
I haven't had
I
a
haven't had
tuition
a
in any
tuition
languages.
in any language.
Please repeat. Cord.
Cord.
Listen, cord is a long, thin material that is usually thicker than a string, but thinner than a rope, and we use it to tie things. Example, they use cords to tie the tent to the trees. Let's practice. What's a cord? What's a cord? A cord is a long,
is
thin
a
material,
The material
that is usually thicker
that usually
than a
thicker
string,
than
but thinner
but
than,
thinner than
a rope, and
a
we
rope,
use it to tie
and we
things.
use it to tie things.
Please repeat. Fluff.
Froth.
Listen, fluff are small balls or pieces of thread, fiber, or dust, or soft fur or feathers. Let's practice. What's a fluff? What's a fluff? A fluff is small
fluff
balls
is small
or pieces of thread,
piece of
fiber, or dust,
fiber,
or
or dust,
soft fur or
soft
feathers.
fur or feathers.
Please repeat. Awe.
awe.
Listen, when we say awe, it is a strong feeling of fear or respect and also wonder. For example, there was a feeling of awe among the crowd as they watched the rocket being launched. Let's practice. When do people usually feel awe? When do people usually feel awe? People usually feel
You
awe
feel
when
awe
they are
when
surprised
they are
about
surprised
something,
about
when
something,
they fear something,
when they
or
feel
when
something,
they
or
admire
when
someone
they
or
admire
something.
something or something.
They admire someone,
They admire
someone
someone
or something.
or something.
Very good. Please repeat. Common prefixes.
Common prefixes.
Listen, another 5 common prefixes used in English are pro, meaning for or supporting, anti, meaning against or opposed to, dis, meaning reverse or opposite of, and semi, meaning partly or half. But let's continue that in the next lesson. Otsukaresama desu. Thank you so
Thank
much,
you.
Shogo. It was a pleasure meeting you. Have a good night. Take
Thank you.
care.
Good
Bye
night.
bye.
Bye bye.